everybody. I've come here today to talk about the gravest injustices of British history. Throughout the United Kingdom, since as early as the 1950s, children have been groomed, tortured, raped, trafficked, impregnated, criminalised and murdered. Families have been destroyed and ripped apart by gangs of men and women. Children were raped by dogs. There was poured petrol on, forced to dig their own graves. Scriptures of the Quran were read whilst gangs of men raped them. They called for Lucifer while they placed children in microwaves, ovens and freezers. Now that is only one part of the story. Professionals that were paid to protect did absolutely nothing. They didn't just do nothing, they were involved. Police officers held cock nights where groups of police officers raped children and then handed them back to the gangs of men, while social services turned a blind eye. Politicians were also involved, and children were sacrificed for votes. Jahangir Akhtar was a Labour politician. He made a no prosecution deal with rapist Arshad Hussain and PC Hassan Ali. They was making deals with rapists. And let's not forget how the minister, Jess, resigned this week, and very rightly so. They said no to a national inquiry, and of course they did. This was happening under a Labour government and a Tory government. The Tories don't get off lightly either. Now people, the government are bringing in third worlders. And people have asked me, Sammy, why aren't you talking about the white offenders? I do, but guess what? We've got enough white offenders. We don't want no more. Labour politicians have threatened and tried to sue me. They've tried having me arrested for telling you all about what's been going on in our country. Raja Meyer is currently trying to sue me. But let me make this very clear to Keir Starmer, to Jahangir Akhtar, to all the politicians and the police officers that are trying to stop people like me from exposing this. You will not stop us. MP Rupert Lowe has started his inquiry. Our report will be published in a couple of months, and we are going straight for the government. We're going to name them, we're going to shame them, and we're going to prosecute them. And they're not going to stop us. Now, I'm fortunate enough to be able to stand here today, and I'm fortunate enough to say that I sent my rapist to prison for 35 years. There are thousands of children in this country that have had no justice, no platform, and no voice. I just want to mention, before we go into a minute's silence, Lucy Lowe, Laura Wilson, and Jodie Sheeran. They're not here today. So when we go into that moment of silence, please think of them and keep them close to your hearts. And I just want to acknowledge every single victim in this country, not just victims to the gangs, but to the victims that were abused by the church and the priests, the children in care homes, by family members, by online. All the victims, I want you to know that this wasn't your fault. You're not to blame, and the state will be held to account. Is that right? Let's start the 1 minute silence. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.